Hi guys!
Kasia and Dan here, Escape to Explore. Today's vlog is all about money. So, how much we spend in Bolivia?
Exactly, we've got a nice location here. We're currently in Argentina in a little village with the mountains behind. We thought it was quite a nice setting to do this video. And it is nice, peaceful. You can probably hear the running water in the background. So, how much did we spend in Bolivia? We're going to make this quick and fast, so how should we start?
So we spent 35 days overall in Bolivia. That's definitely longer than we should have.
Yep.
We've done the Unisalt flats, we've done a few, we've done archaeological side, we've done a few little different trips. So we've done fair enough.
Yeah, I think we have. We've done quite a few nice things in Bolivia.
So we're not gonna make it long, we're gonna tell you how much we spent. So,
exactly, so
we split our costs for accommodation, food, transport, entries and extras.
okay.
So in 35 days we spent for accommodation £499.13, which works out £14.26 on average a day. Not too bad.
£14.26, that's quite cheap. So I suppose we stay in an animal refuge with Airbnb, which was a little bit more money.
We didn't stay in any dorms.
We didn't stay in any dorms at all.
No dorms.
All private rooms. So that's quite a good price, I'd say. Okay, so yeah, £14 something, that's
£14.26.
that's private rooms, mostly private bathrooms, about half and half. So
Mostly pretty central as well.
yeah, central, good locations in all the cities we stayed in. So £14.26 is what you're looking at for a couple private room.
Yeah.
Dorms obviously probably get cheaper, but yeah, that's for a private room.
Yes. So next up we've got food. So on food we spent £410.55, which works out £11.73 a day. We definitely ate better in Bolivia. We ate a lot out in restaurants.
Yeah, we did eat at a lot of restaurants in Bolivia.
Better restaurants, not as cheap as in Peru.
Yeah, I don't know if we got fed up with cheap restaurants really. Maybe we shouldn't have been eating in nice restaurants most of the time, but how much you say, £11?
73 a day.
£11.73, so that's
you can
nearly...
go cheaper.
Yeah, that's like £6 each a day
Yeah.
to live in Bolivia, eating at restaurants. £6 each, a whole day, which is very cheap,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Not bad at all.
And we ate fine, we ate well, we weren't scraping the barrel at all, so, you know.
We had drinks, we had bought
Yeah.
wines, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, we drank a lot of wine in San Pata, so, you know, it's quite a good price, I think.
Next up, transport. We've got 169.26, so £4.84 a day. Bolivia's transport was quite cheap, cheaper than Peru and maybe Colombia. I don't remember
I think
exactly.
it was. I think the buses in Bolivia are the cheapest buses that we've had.
And pretty good buses, yeah?
Pretty good. Well, they
Yeah.
broke down a few times.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
They did break down, but you know, it is the cheapest buses for long distance travel as well. It wasn't expensive. So to get around Bolivia, it is fairly cheap.
Yes. So next up, we've got entries. We've got £102.10. So it's £2.92 a day. Entries are like entries to museum, entries to we went to some archaeological sites. We went to the La Paz Cholitas and things like that.
So how much a day was it?
£2.92.
£2.92 a day for entries to
Not bad at
attractions.
all.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got extras. Extras is quite low because extras are organized trips as well. So like Unisalt, so flats. So it's £424.77, so £12.14 a day.
Mm-hmm. So we had like Toro.
Yes.
We had the
organized
guide
trips.
2 days, which was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the Uyuni salt flats, which were the main ones. They're the two main ones I think that I can think of off the top of my head. The Uyuni we paid 1,000 Bolivianos each, which is about £110.
Yeah.
About £110 each. So the Uyuni salt flats is going to be your biggest cost throughout Bolivia.
But if you don't mind really going cheap, you can find as cheap as 630, I think.
But I've read a lot of places it's probably best not to go with the very cheap ones.
Because the car can break down
And
you
all
can
sorts,
get
they
lost.
cut corners in all sorts of places. You won't have a nice hotel.
Yeah.
So, but
But
you know,
if you really want to see it and you don't mind it, like sleeping in a tent or no, sleeping in a sleeping bag and stuff like this, you can go really cheap.
you can go cheap if
Yes.
you want to. But we wanted English guide, and it was a bit of a nicer tour, so that was our cost.
The little thing, so totally we spent £1,605.71 in 35 days, which worked out whooping £45.87 a day. So
45.
it's over our budget. Our budget was like £38 a day.
Yeah.
So we spent much more than we wanted, but we stayed in quite nice accommodations. We stayed in the animal refuge. And after Peru, we just needed a little bit more luxury.
Exactly. So we weren't staying and eating in the cheapest places you could find. So you can do cheaper. And again, this price is for a couple. So if you're traveling solo, you can take a lot off that. And if you're traveling on a very strict budget, you can do it very cheap in Bolivia. Very cheap.
And I just wanted to tell you, our cheapest accommodation for two of us was £5.50 a night. I mean, come on. The cheapest day I've got food £4 here in two pizza, and then it's going £5.50 some
So
pata.
food, yeah, two pizza. We had a kitchen, so that's why we spent cheap. So
some
you have a hostel with a kitchen.
Yeah.
And Samai Pata, again, we had a kitchen.
Oh,
So
okay, so yeah, if you've got a
if
kitchen,
you've got a
definitely
kitchen,
you can go
you're
cheap.
gonna spend not a lot of money.
It's what it costs a lot is eating out, especially if you eat like in the touristy places. But it was all worth it. Bolivia was amazing.
It was amazing. So overall, you can do Bolivia very cheap. Very much recommend it to go. And say if you're on your own, if you're a solo traveller, you'll spend minimal. Honestly, you really will. So I hope that helped. Yeah.
We hope you find that helpful. We don't really have money tips again this time because like if you watch our Peru video, it's pretty much the same.
Very similar.
Try to check different places to eat in different. If you cook, it's cheaper.
Menu of the day.
And things like this. And obviously hostels will be cheaper, but make sure you always check Agoda, Hostel World, and Booking.com and Airbnb, because in La Paz we found a great Airbnb for a really good price. So
And in Samai Pata, the hotels are expensive. One of the cheapest places was the Airbnb.
So keep an eye on that.
Yes. So thank you very much for watching.
Hope you find this helpful. We've got a Patreon site. We're gonna link it down below. If you would like to become a patron, just go on the link and subscribe. But thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next vlog. Just make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.